Okay, so from game application, we're going to show you our breakdown on this now. So we're going to jump into the first one there in the top left. These are our toe turns progression. So what I want you to notice in this first one, we've talked about friction and weight awareness in the blades. So what we're looking at within this is getting players comfortable turning the toes in, but the partner in front should not feel a ton of resistance. And the reason we use partners within this is if we set players doing this moving up the ice, it's very hard for them to do because you're going to find them digging their edges in and they're going to be getting themselves off balance. So we use partners for support through all this, whether it be this or a punch turn, to get players confident being able to engage the right parts of their blade and creating the proper amount of friction that we want to feel. If we jump to the next one, Mitch. Okay, so the next one here, sorry, this is the same one. We can jump to that next one. Okay, so the next one here, you're now turning both feet. And again, we're not looking for a ton of resistance on that partner at the front. So this is a great way to get players working together and get feedback, is that front player can tell them, hey, you're digging in way too much. So they've got to find a way to be lighter on those blades so they can maintain their speed. You also notice how this drill creates that dissociation. The upper body stays straight ahead while the lower body is rotating. So the upper body maintains that positioning up the ice. The lower body is able to rotate, which again is exactly what we're looking for as we work through this, is that dissociation. Okay, we'll jump to the next one. Okay, so the next one here, we're just doing combinations now. So being able to do it from one side to the other. And again, getting players comfortable, like we said, dissociation one side and the other. You're going to find typically when players do this, they're a little bit more comfortable doing it to their dominant side. So as a lefty, for me, looking over my left shoulder, I'm going to be a little bit more comfortable engaging that right foot. For righties, it would be the opposite. So righties looking over that right shoulder, you're going to see them be a little more confident engaging those feet. We want to get them comfortable using both sides. Our next step in this is now being able to put them together. So a couple long and short. So we want to have different variations of this. So we're going to work now at doing a long and then a short combination, one way and then the other. But again, it's that dissociation, that ability to create that friction. And as soon as you get to this drill, you're going to start to see players basically just doing a tight turn. We still want to see them slowing up, creating a little bit of friction and working that from both sides. Okay, we'll jump to the next one. So the last one here is now putting it all together. Okay, so we have players work up the ice doing this. They're going to engage 1, 2, and then they're going to release the sticks. So now they don't have that support. We've eliminated the support, and now they've got to work at being able to accelerate out of that. Can we play that again, Mitch, please?
Yes.
Okay, so again, watching this, so they engage the feet, they release the stick, and again, the idea of the releasing the stick is now we're building them up. They don't have that support. We want them to get that feeling of engaging the feet and then that rotation of being able to accelerate out. And then our last step in this, that when we do this, is now having the ability for players now to be able to do it on their own. So you'll see it here, the stick being able to do it. And then your last component